and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise.
Hello there, very good morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise with me, Shane Silva, on the 31st of October 2014. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Search operations continue today as well to locate those caught in the coastal area by the landslide. Indian Premier expresses his condolences over the loss of life at the Miriab at the landslide. Landslide warning issued to many parts of the country still in effect. And British vessel carrying medical supplies to combat Ebola docks at Freetown. The Sirasa Shakti Sahana Yatra, which has always sprung into action at a time of natural disaster, has recommenced the initiative to collect relief items for those who have been plagued by the Koslanda landslide.
Your donations will be most welcome and can be dropped off at our head office situated in Braidbrook Place, Colombo 2, the Stein Studios in Ratmalana, the Vivekananda Centre at New Cherry Street and the Vellavatha Ramakrishna Mission Hall. You can contribute to the Sahana Yatra by donating items such as instant noodles, biscuits, milk powder, sanitary items and clothing items along with sheets, pillows and blankets. You can drop off these items only until 12 midnight today, as the Sirasa Shakti Sahana Yatra will be setting off to the affected area at dawn tomorrow. You could also contribute by providing lorries to transport the collected items to those affected. For further information, you could contact our hotline 0114 896 896.
Now, as mentioned in your headlines this morning, Indian Premier Narendra Modi has expressed deep condolences over the loss of lives in the Miriab at the landslide, which mostly destroyed homes of Indian origin people. The Indian Premier also wished a speedy recovery to those who were injured.
The Indian Prime Minister said in a tweet on his official microblogging account that he wished the injured a speedy recovery. Meanwhile, US State Department spokesperson Jen Psaki stated that the United States too expressed its condolences to the Sri Lankan government over the landslide. She added that the Sri Lankan government had also made an official request to the US. It was reported that the Sri Lankan ambassador to the US had also made a request from Washington in this regard. Jen Psaki added that the US government was liaising with the United States aid in this regard to provide a speedy response.
Minister of Disaster Management Mahinda Amaravira said that operations to locate the victims of the Koslanda Miriab at the landslide will continue today as well. The minister added that people from several other parts of the island have been displaced as well by the inclement weather. Search operations that were halted due to the inclement weather conditions yesterday will recommence today. Army and Air Force personnel are all working in the search operation. 330 people had been residing in the area, from which 75 are children, and individuals who set out to work have been saved from the tragedy. Meanwhile, several other areas which were inundated due to the rainy weather prevailing in the island have also been reported. Damage to homes and property have been reported from several district secretariats, including the Vellawaya District Secretariat, the Godakawela District Secretariat and the Tanamalwila District Secretariat. Confirmed reports state that 138 persons are still missing. In the meantime, the commander of the Central Security Forces headquarters, Major General Mano Pereira, said that additional troops were dispatched last night from Colombo to assist in the search operations. He said that sniffer dogs and a detachment of commandos were among those who have been mobilized. Meanwhile, the landslide warning issued last evening for several districts will prevail until this afternoon. Senior geologist of the National Building Research Organization, Professor Gamini Jayatitsa, said the warning will be extended if needed. We now have Stephanie Lazarus from the News First desk with the latest from the Koslanda area.
Well, day 3 of search operations will begin shortly as hope of finding for survivors keeps fading each day here in Miriab at the Koslanda. Well, as for the weather conditions here, the sky looks promising for now, but it is yet unclear how the weather would be later on. Well, sunny weather conditions could lead to a good day of relief efforts. The rescue crew were unable to pull out for survivors trapped under the rubble yesterday, and we saw people arriving at the location in numbers yesterday as a mark of solicitude, but the authorities urged them to refrain from arriving at the location as it could further hamper relief efforts. The loved ones of those trapped who are now evacuated and detained and housed rather inside the Kostlanda Mahavidyalaya are hoping that their loved ones will be pulled out of the rubble, and the loved ones of those who are trapped under the debris are only holding out hope and hope only. Well, for the News First team, this is Stephanie Lazarus, and I will keep you updated as and when things unfold here in Media Badda, Kostlanda. Stay close.
A threat of landslides persists in the Bandaravilla, Alla, Passara, Uvaparnagama, Haldamulla, Haputale and Halila Divisional Secretariat areas in the Badulla district. Landslide alerts have been issued to the Alla, Vallavaya Road, Haputale, Beragala Road, Beragala, Vallavaya Road and the Badulla, Spring Valley Road in the Badulla district. The Disaster Management Centre states that warnings have been issued for landslides and earth slips in all Divisional Secretariat areas in the Nuwara district. The Wallapane Road that runs through Ragala in Kandy, the Nuwara Hatton Road and the Randanigala Road that comes across Kandy and Badulla have also been deemed as landslide-prone areas. Furthermore, the DMC quoting the National Building Research Organisation notes that landslide warnings have been issued to all divisional administrative areas in the Kandy district. This includes the Kandy Mahayangane Road, Kandy Kurunagala Road and the Kandy Nuwara Road.
The Chief Minister of the Northwestern Province expressed the following views regarding the budget. There was an allegation that was levelled that we are opposed to provincial councils and the provincial council system and that we are working against these establishments. When we look at the funds that have been allocated for the provincial councils, we can see an increase in the funds allocated this year. In that way, when we look at the education sector, we see an allocation of funds to enroll new teachers as well as subjects that are linked to agriculture. However, those who are opposed to this state that these allocations can be withdrawn. I would like to ask if this is possible. Can the program to increase pensions be reversed? Can the initiative to increase salaries be reversed? Can the motorcycles that were provided to public servants be taken back after the elections? A media briefing was held yesterday to discuss the decisions that have been taken to enhance the practicability rate of the mathematics subject at the GCE ordinary level examinations.
මගේ උපදෙස් මත ඓතිහාසික චක්‍රලේඛනයන් නිකුත් කළා.
A historic circular was issued as per the instructions given by me that in 2014, even if you have failed in mathematics, if you had your grades for other subjects, students will be allowed to come into school and study for the advanced level examination in art subjects and bioresource technology. An intellectual committee who has been assisting students in the mathematics subject was appointed. They filed an independent report on the subject after meeting on 9 instances. I hope to produce this report to the cabinet next week when I receive the report today. With the ideas put forward by the cabinet, we will take steps to initiate steps that could be implemented instantly, and other mid and long term ideas will also be initiated.
Look at this edition of News First Primetime Sunrise. It is a pleasure having you with us and hope you have a great day ahead.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.